Coach, you mentioned Lapierre. He's making the most of his call-up from Hershey with 3 goals in his last 2 outings. And you just touched on, you may not have the best overall team speed, but that guy has some fresh legs and some speed. And you can tell when he's inserted into the lineup.
1,000%. It just sticks out like a sore thumb, and that's how you can tell, like, his skating. It looks different, right? It's the same thing with Sgarbossa comes up, and now all of a sudden he's got some speed to our lineup, and it sticks out. So he's done a really good job, and I've liked the way he's played since coming back up. We let him go back down to the American League and play for maybe a little bit longer than some people would have thought with calling up some other guys in front of him. But I thought it was good for him to go back and get into a rhythm and play a ton of minutes in a lot of different situations. And he's come up and done real well. And now the challenge for him is to stay consistent with it, right? And that's, for young players, the most difficult part of it. But he started the first 2 games. I've really, really liked his game, and the speed has been evident both nights.
And you mentioned this guy, too. You have to feel good for Michael Sgarbossa. He's a lifetime grinder, not that many NHL opportunities in his career, 76 games in a career spanning 9 seasons. For him to have 2 goals and 2 assists in just 11 appearances shows that when his number is called, he can produce. And that spin and score last night, that was a beauty last night.
Yeah, and I know Scarbs real well. I've coached him for 3 years in Hershey. He's just a pro, and I'm happy for him because he's put so much effort into his career and grinded and played in all these different cities and all these different situations and been sent down 1,000 times. So for him to get these type of opportunities, someone that's familiar with him, being myself and some of the other coaches, and to come into our lineup and play real well and help us win games. Like, that's part of it too, is when guys come up, if you can find a way, and part of this, it's obviously not on one guy, but when the team can play well and you're in the lineup and you're a product of that, or you're one of the cogs in the machine in that, it looks good on you. And it's why he's done really well with his opportunity here. We've won a bunch of games. He's produced a little bit. His 200-foot game has been solid. Like I said, his speed that he adds to our lineup. He gets one shift, or we give him one game on the power play, gets a power play assist. Like, he's real happy for him and proud of what he's been able to do since being recalled.